everybody, it's Kelly. So I actually today remembered to at least try to get this figured out before I was on with you. And I'm still having problems seeing all this. I think it's okay. We'll double check in just a minute. So happy Friday. Take just a minute for this to come up in my stream too. Want to make sure everything looks good for you. Sorry guys, this is taking a minute. There we go. All right. I want to be able to talk to you. For those of you who are coming in, my shirt today has some crazy little pom-pom things at the end or tassel things at the end. So that's what you're seeing. I'm going to drop my camera a little bit. I did this the last time, and sorry if I'm making you sick when I do that. But you need to get closer to that. Seeing way too much background. I think I adjusted it for something last week. So, yikes. Anyway, sorry about that. Hopefully, now I've got it set so it's pretty decent. And I think that's okay. So, for those of you in the United States, happy Memorial Day weekend. It's officially Memorial Day weekend. I have been off since yesterday. I actually have a 5-day weekend this week, so that'll be fun. Hey, Julie, good to see you. So that'll be fun. That I'm going to have a 5-day weekend. I have plans. I have a grandma overnight with my oldest grandson tomorrow. We're going to go to a Brewers game with my boyfriend. My best friend is in the hospital, so that part's not good. So I'll probably go see her Sunday and certainly grill out at some point. So thinking that will be fun for the weekend. So tonight I am going to do a layout of my high school friends and I from earlier this year. Actually, I should figure out what date this is. Okay. We went to Topgolf in Minneapolis and just had a little outing together, had some drinks and food and played golf together and just had a really good time. And I have these photos. So these are friends of mine that I graduated high school with. And we were missing 2 of us, but our husbands and significant others were there. So that kind of made up for it. So I'm thinking that I want to use like a half and half kind of thing. And I can either use this paper from Bella Boulevard or this one. So this is the Graph Dot and Guacamole. Actually, oh my gosh, this is both Graph Dot and Guacamole. Look at the difference here. Holy Hannah, that's like not even the same looking paper. That's crazy. I mean, I know it happens, but that's just nutty how different that is. Just crazy. So anyway, just trying to figure out, and this is kind of what I thought. I thought it would look better on this darker background. So that's what I'll use, is I'll use the darker of the 2 guacamoles. But yeah, I mean, they talk about that in clothing and all that. And I don't remember when I bought these 2, but that was hugely different. So thinking this, and I'm thinking that for more like the bottom of the layout here because of the grass. And then I'm thinking a couple of different things for the top. So I have this golf club print that I could do. And then I didn't tell you who the golf club is a photo play MVP. It's the golf collection. So I'm thinking I could use that, or if I wanted to have more color, I could use this one at the top instead. And then this does have a It has a stripe in it. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to find the stripe. I thought it, oh, here it is. Ah, it's on the back of the tea paper, that's why. Okay, so this is the stripe, and I thought what I could do with that is like add that in so it brings the colors kind of together. So, I like the tea paper, but I feel like it's a lot. It does also have this paper as well, which was the, this was the, like, what do I want to say? Like the cover of the collection, because I bought a collection pack. So that's what this is. So I could do just this and then use this. And now that I look at this, I think I'm leaning towards that because these photos are pretty busy. And then even this one is pretty busy. So, oh, that's cool, Harmony. So that's what we're gonna do. And now I don't have, obviously I don't have, with this one, because it's a collection pack, I don't have anything more than a you know, it's a strip, and it's not even a full 12 by 12, I think. So what, and this is a different texture than the rest of the paper. It's a little more shiny, I think, because it's the back of this. Hey, Cynthia. Hey, Harmony. So I think to start out with, what I'm going to do is cut this and then kind of determine from there, can I do 6 inches or not based on how that print is looking? Oh, and actually I can. I can do a 6-inch cut here so that it's equal. Okay, and now this isn't going to be, obviously if I'm laying this on top of these, this is not going to be exactly equal. Okay. It's not going to be exactly the same, you know, at the top, but I'm okay with that because it's the balls and, you know, that's good. This back of this, I didn't show you that. I'll show it to you in the lighter one. So it has that polka dot, but I think that would be disturbing using that with all these little polka dots in the balls. It's too much of kind of like the same pattern. Let me show you the same scale pattern, because you want to think when you're mixing patterns, large, medium, and small. Yeah, that's like, you know, your eyes are going to go crazy. I could have also done something where I did something at the bottom and then there's a really cool kind of golf course print or this neat argyle print. And then this one, which is a kind of fun golfing print in general. Here's the golf course print. But, oh, and then this is kind of nice too, because there's big pieces of this that you can layer. But we weren't on an actual golf course. We were at Top Golf, which is more like a driving range with cocktails. And we really had a good time. So let's get this kind of, I'm going to cut. Well, actually, since I have this, let's just get this. Yeah, I am too, Harmony. I didn't think I was a theme scrapper. Like, I didn't think I used theme pattern papers to scrapbook. And the longer I scrapbook, the more I do it, which is really funny. But I like a good theme, too. It's fun. But then I do things like what I just did here. And I used the Bella Boulevard paper with it. And that's going to also help extend my collection as well too. But based on the fact that I've been out to a driving range twice already this year, I used to golf. I come from a really serious golfing family. Like my dad had a 2 handicap and led our state am for a while when I was a kid. So I come from a really serious golfing family, but none of my friends did. So once I hit college, I didn't, you know, I kind of stopped golfing. I golfed a little bit more in my 30s and then stopped. Just because, again, friends didn't golf. So, but my boyfriend is a huge golf fanatic. And I think he likes the fact that his girlfriend understands the game. Just saying. And so I've been enjoying it as well. Except I need clubs because I'm golfing with a set of my dad's old ones and they're too long for me. So that's next on my list of things to do. Okay. So there we have that. Now, I think I want to figure out the border here. And you're only going to see at most that much of the border. And if I put a 3x4 card there, you'd see even less. Actually, I can't do a 3x, well, I could, but I'm not going to because it would look like little stepping stones. Harmony said she plays mini golf. We do that too. We go to the driving range and there's a mini golf course there too. So we get to play mini golf afterwards. That's like the reward. And I beat him by 1 stroke last week in mini golf, which I have the card for that. So that will be a layout at some point. Okay. So now I was thinking, I'm just going to probably do just a plain piece of paper here. So 12. Ooh, sorry for that awful noise, guys. Trying to get my, okay. So I probably want to do just like a 1/2 inch border. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to cut 2 1/2-inch borders. And that, well, actually, I don't need to cut 2 1/2-inch borders. What am I thinking? I don't need to do that because I only need that much of it. And then what I was thinking of doing, let me cut this in half. It is fun to beat a pro because he's way better than I am. So I'm thinking of making this even wider at the top, and now I think not. I think maybe I'm going to lay it right along the join there. I like that a little bit better. Okay. I don't know why, I just do. And I'm just going to lay it right next to this. That's going to be under the photos anyway. So that's okay. I'm going to open my window. It's been a little chilly here today, but I'm pretty warm right now. Okay, so then what color do I want here? I think I'll do, or I could even do it, I can actually just kind of decide what I want to do here. So let me look and see where this is landing. Kind of like it right there. Okay. Add that in there to help me get it. It's always so funny when I open my window because there's people sitting outside. I'm like, do they wonder if I'm just if I'm talking to myself? Oh, so Harmony says she always claims the orange ball. I tend to do the turquoise one because that's my favorite color, but there was no turquoise last weekend, so I had to do the blue one. That's the color of my top today. It was not the color of my top last weekend, but okay. So then, now I'm also thinking about what I want to do, and this can, you know, I can do about halfway here. Maybe that's what I'll do. Let me use the grids on my, okay. So that's about halfway. If I want to do that, actually I think what I want to do is drop it so that the photos are about halfway into that strip here. And then this can go up or down based on that. And I was thinking down, but I do have on the sticker sheet, there's this golf title. And if I do that, I thought I'd do Top Golf. Then I'm going to need some more space here somewhere, I think. Let's get this cut off so it doesn't annoy me. Okay. So if I do this, and we have this about here, let's look and see what's going to happen over here then. Probably would be better if I like left it so that top was there. Like I could put golf up here. Or maybe do it like this. Just playing around a little bit so that there's a little spot for the golf to sit. I mean, ideally, I tend to like titles. Yes, that was an outrage, Harmony. She said there's outrage that there were no turquoise balls. I tend to like titles to sit across the top, but I don't mind them in the bottom. And I'm just thinking, does it feel weird that there's a big flat surface here, and now I'm thinking about adding this actually that'll probably work out really well, and if I pulled some red in, that would probably be pretty good. And I could do this, maybe like this, so it's a little bit down but still give at the top. So it's not completely flat across, but still give my self room enough that I could get top in here. And I have plenty of red letters because, you know, we have my new favorite red letters. They could even almost go across. Yeah, I think they have to go above. So they could go Top Golf up here. Okay. I'm liking the way this is going, so I'm going to put this down. And this is how I really do this. Just play with the photographs, and a lot of times I'll do the major figuring out of how things are going to lay out before I turn the camera on. I mean, tonight I obviously sort of have that figured out as well, to a certain extent, but not fully. Ooh. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. I was just thinking, oh, the nails. Actually, the special occasion is that it's Memorial Day weekend and I'm not working. How about that? So that's why I have nails today. I try to do that, but I did, confession, buy this color when I saw it for, like, I thought either Labor Day or 4th of July or Memorial Day weekend. So, oh, yep, that is true, Harmony. You know, who knows what's going to happen. And one of the fun things I always think, I haven't used them as much lately. When Rachel and I, before she passed away, were doing layouts and things together, we would use sketches every so often. And it was always fun to see what would happen also, plus what would happen just, you know, when I started out with an idea with the sketch and then what happened in the end. I did get a little glue on that right there. So what I'm going to have to do when the camera shuts off is I'll take my undo, which is okay, but it's not the undo it used to be. So I should be telling you guys what I'm using here, and I didn't. Okay, I'm just going to eyeball this one over here. Oops, it has to overlap that other photo just a little bit. Okay, I think that's pretty good. And now I sort of have what's going to happen here. So, and I didn't tell you, by the way, this is Color Street. And then I don't know, I got some where they give you just two of the nails and something. So I just played with that a little bit in kind of Lilia white. And my boyfriend saw them yesterday. He's like, you need red on there. And I said, yes, I do, but I didn't have any. So this paper, again, is the Bella Boulevard Freehand Graph Dot in Guacamole. And then the balls is the back of the like intro cover sheet for the collection pack. I don't know that they have a ball paper. I certainly didn't order any extra pieces of it when I ordered this. And then this stripe is the Photoplay, and it's Photoplay MVP Golf, because I also have the soccer version of this MVP Golf, and this is the tea time paper. So there's teas on the back, and then, well, teas on the back, right? This is probably the front. Nope, this is the front. The stripe is the front, and then there's the B side, which are the teas. Okay. So let's get the golf on here. And I'm going to hope, I was trying not to press this G down so much, but I did. And it would be even smarter if I went through and grabbed my T-square ruler to make sure that this is straight. I'll probably do that in just a second. I kind of like how this is the ball pattern here and the ball pattern up here. Yeah, I like it when I can paint my nails too. So I always do it. If I have anything more than usually if I have anything more than just a regular 2-day weekend, I usually do paint my nails. Quote, paint my nails. I'm using Color Street because I don't have time for that screwing around when I'm not going to wear them that long. Okay, so there's the L. Actually, I got it pretty close. So for those of you that missed the intro, I was off yesterday and I've been off all day today. So that's really fun. And tomorrow I have an overnight with M1 tomorrow. Dear boyfriend and I are taking him to a Brewer game tomorrow. And we're sitting in the really good seats. Not the ones right behind home plate, but they call it club level. So that's where you get to sit in the padded seats, not the regular baseball seats. And you get to, they like bring, you can mobile order. So they bring your beer to you and stuff. The letters for top may change. Yeah, that's what I think too, Harmony. It's kind of funny that the wild side is the A side. And it's usually, the A side is usually what it's named, but it's not in this particular case. Or if the pattern matches what it's named. Okay, I have to get this on here somewhere. It says golfer, a person who drinks while hitting little white balls around between sips. Because frankly, that's what we do. So kind of toying with maybe there. And then I'll need to balance with some red over here. I'm thinking right there would be kind of nice. I can just line that right up, maybe overlap it a little bit. The other thing I need is just a little bit of journaling space. So let me grab my Ellie Studio Red and hope it's going to work. Because that would be great, because then I'd have red over here and red over here. And then I'd like to maybe put something up here, at least on this side, to help balance this all out a little bit. Oh, well, hello, Penny's grandson. I'm glad I can be your bedtime TV tonight. That's very sweet. Okay, so this is kind of pink, but I do have the Ellie Studio Disney collection here. Of course I do, right? And there's a nice red in here. That's really sweet. That's such a great age, Penny. They're so much fun. Mine have all gone beyond that now. Maybe this goes here. Oh, I can even say hello to Deegan. That's so cute. We have a Deacon in our family, but not a Deegan. That's very sweet. Okay, thinking about here, but I need something down here, I think, to balance this out. Just pop this on here. Oh, hey, Barbara. Better late than never. I've got a ways to go yet. I did see, where did I see? There's a little red here that says chip shot, and one of my friends, oh, darn it. Now I just tore that. Okay, that's not good. Now I do have more paper. I might need to just, we'll see. This is going here now. That's what's going to have to happen because I just tore that. So I'm thinking this up here. So one of my friends is not a very good golfer, and she kept trying to hit the closest target, which we were all fine with. At least I was. Because, you know, this was all about fun, not about real golfing. I also have these. These are from Hobby Lobby. And it might be kind of fun. To see if maybe we could do like a club or something, although there is a little ball here. Just looking to see, oh, there's this kind of blue which is kind of nice, and it says date. Maybe we could bring this in here like this. Maybe closer here. Yeah, so cute. Or maybe that goes up here. Probably looks better like this. Now I've got, if I like it over here, I have a lot going on over here though and nothing going on over there, over here. Okay, I'm just going to do this. That is what it is. And then just thinking, what else could we do here? Okay, so we didn't use carts, but they had these little ball, what do I want to say? They had the little things that pulled the balls, that put the balls back or pulled the balls up or around. That was kind of cute. Or the little markers for the holes could work. Thanks, Penny. I'm just feeling like I need something to work with that somehow. Although this dimensional, these dimensional clubs would be kind of cute if we did. Let's see. They're a little bit longer than the ones on the other. Oops. I want the putter here. I like the little silver pieces too here. Okay, putter here. I think that's supposed to be a wood, but maybe, maybe not. Okay, so one of the things I'm liking about this now is it's a little bit lighter. So I think it works with taking some of that kind of looking at it, and it's white here and light here, I guess, is what I'm thinking. I still have this chip shot. I have a little space here, and I could do, to pull in some of this blue here, I could pop a ball on a tee over here. So put the ball on the tee. And maybe like that. Actually, let's bring it up over the top because the one over here is up over the top. Okay, oh, and actually, I was going to say I could, it's a little harder to see this tee here. Just because of the way that goes. Maybe I'll do it like this. Okay, I like that a little bit better. And then maybe this should be dimensional. And I still have this chip shot piece too. So let's see, maybe I can grab this and put this underneath this sticker a little bit. Usually like to do this how I kind of layer stickers a little bit here. It's a little bit more difficult because of the roundedness with the ball, but I can play with this a little here. Now that's not straight though. That wouldn't work. If I come down here and overlap it with the date, it'll work. So I think that's what I'm going to do. And overlap it a little bit more, and we'll bring it in like that. There we go. Now you can read the whole tee. Okay, liking how that looks. And there we've got a little blue here and a little blue here. I don't have anything up here. Trying to see. Like maybe a glove on here. Oh, and I was thinking about making this dimensional. You know how I'm going to make this dimensional? I'm just going to make the ball part of that sticker dimensional. Sometimes I like to do that because it makes it feel a little bit more realistic or something. To me, when you do that, when you bring something up, it's kind of like when we used to do butterfly wings back in the day. And actually I did butterfly wings during my scrapbook weekend where I did the wings, you know, put the body down and put a little dimensional tape underneath the butterfly wings. I'm A-okay with that, Harmony. I'm drinking wine because I'm a grown-up. Harmony just said she's eating Oreos for dinner. I've been known to do that on occasion too. Okay. I've got golf shoes, but we weren't really doing that kind of a thing. I'm gonna see, maybe can I get a tee? A couple of tees in here with maybe some red. Let's do that. Some red and green. There is a yellow one here too. Yeah, I'm thinking that too, Barbara, is that I need to put the ball on the left up as well. Otherwise the dimension will look a little weird. Okay, let's get those tees on there. I'm not totally loving how this like stops this as I'm looking at this. So let me see. I don't know if you see what I mean here, but when I would do something like this, I would usually do that if I was justifying it to the edge of a page because it stops your eye. Like if it was on this side, that would make a little bit more sense, but it's hard to do that with the ball because it stops. So let me see if I can grab this here and if that makes sense to do it over here. if it looks okay. And I can play with how far this comes on here too. Still not my favorite. I love the idea of the chip shot though, because it's kind of a funny, that chip shot, it's kind of funny. Okay, maybe these stickers seem to be coming off pretty easily, so I'm going to try to remove all these without wrecking any paper. And see if I can switch it so this goes back to this side again. And I'm thinking I'm going to like this better already, even with that little bit. And the reason I didn't do this is I didn't think I was going to like that little bit of space here, but I think it's okay. And now when this sits in my book, it's going to sit like this. So I think it's okay. I don't know. Still not loving it. And I think it's the chip shot thing that's doing it. And I want that on there. Okay, could it go over here? Maybe. Okay, I like that better for sure. And that would be more red over here. It makes the red brighter over here because the red here and here are so bright. So then let's see what happens if I do that like this. Now see, this annoys me that if they just put that date in the middle, it wouldn't have been a problem. Because it looks like it should justify to the right to me. Okay, yeah, I'm liking that better just the way it is now. Okay, I think we'll leave that. And I don't know that I need anything up here, because if I put something or up here, those T's that I had up here, then I have 6 clusters. Instead, right now I have 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, if I consider that a cluster, which I'm going to. I just like it better. It feels better to my eye. If your eye says, no, I like it that way, then do it. In all seriousness. Do what looks good to your eye. Don't worry about what other people think. But I like the way that looks. Oops. And we don't have anything like mulligans, or there's a lot of actual golf terms down here for when you're golfing, and we don't have that. I don't have any of that, but like there's a driving range sticker, so that'll be fun for when I do the ones of my boyfriend and I. Okay, so I still need to get some I want to say some foam tape behind there. Okay. There we go. All right, I'm liking that much better. I think that's good. I like the way it looks. I could add in, I have silver here, and I don't have that anywhere else. I don't think I have any silver enamel dots, though, and I know I don't have any. I was thinking, do I have any silver Nouveau? And I think I only have gold, but hang on a second. I'm going to double check that because... yeah, no silver Nouveau. But I do have silver letters, so hang on a second. Might be using some periods for enamel dots. I have done that before. If I have them. And can use them for that. Let's see. Need to use not glitter, because that won't work. And these are square. There aren't any there. Ooh, yay. Okay. These are holographic, but they'll work. So this is the Coastline Alpha, and they have periods on the back. So now I can bring in this into this. Now, it's going to be a little bit different because obviously they're holographic, but that's okay. And I have quite a few of these. They are in a base of pink, which isn't ideal, but I'll live. It's a good thing I have 2 sheets of these because I'm going to need the other sheet. So put one down there and one up here somewhere. I'd like, oh, here. If I do that, then that hides that corner. That was a corner I didn't love that was sticking out. So I have 2, I need one over here yet. And I think I'm just not going to worry about that because it's already silver. So, oh, I'm liking that a lot better now too, to get that, there we go. I like that because it's got just that little bit of silver in there. And oh, thanks, Marmy. I just saw your comment about that. It looks great. Okay, and we got that under that ball. This I'm probably going to have to put, that sticker keeps coming up, so I'm going to probably have to put a little bit of glue on that, and I'll do that after we're done. Oh, they totally missed that. Okay, totally have to look at that. And it's true. It is totally true. If you're a golfer, you understand. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is really funny. It is there. I really need a picture of this and a picture of my boyfriend golfing because, and maybe, actually, I think I'll pull this, and we had some pictures last weekend, and I'll pull the pictures of him golfing because he had some major issues with his game that I think are resolved now, thank goodness. He was threatening to quit playing golf 2 weeks ago, and I told him that if he quit playing golf, there might be a divorce in our relationship. In other words, he would drive me insane because that's his big hobby. So, oh my gosh, that's really funny, Harmony. If you golf, you understand that. Okay, I'm liking how that looks. I think that's pretty good. So I am going to be done for tonight, just because I have a birthday card to make for my beautiful daughter-in-law whose birthday it is on Sunday, and I need to do a birthday pattern. Although, you know what I could do? Let me grab the paper so we can talk about that. So I'm going to do a Queen and Company birthday card for her. I haven't used my Cuttlebug in ages, and she's really special, and we've had such a great year together with planning and then executing Disney together that she decided she deserves a special one. So there's the layout, and I'll show you how happy birthday, Harmony. I will show you how I look at coordinating pattern paper. Remember we were talking about how I didn't want to do the polka dot on the back of this because they were too much the same size. So this is it's kind of what I was talking about for large, like this is a large pattern. This is a smaller pattern, but almost a medium pattern. That I almost consider a medium pattern, but this feels like a really small pattern. And then it also echoes the pattern in that, and that just would have been really tough on your eyes. So I think that's why I decided to go with that. Well, happy birthday to your sister, Barbara. So let's pick out some papers for her card. And these are all the candle things for these cards, because you can cut a candle. What I'm thinking about doing for her is, let me show you. I'm going to make this cupcake cake, but probably not that card. I'll probably do something more like a, like here. Actually, that'd be kind of a cool card right there, just like that, actually. So something more like this, and then the cupcake maybe sitting over here. This would be a fun paper to do the cupcake out of, or this stripe would be cute to do the cupcake wrapper out of, or I could do it with this as well, just that. So let's take a look and see. So this is a tiny little, this is a tiny, this is kind of like a larger pattern. This is a smaller pattern, a more medium pattern. I think this is either medium or small. This would be a small pattern. So I could do the wrapper out of that and then just use this to sort of line it. Okay. And I like that. So with the Queen and Company kits, when they do the bigger kits, you get a 6x6 pad, and that's what this is. I want to see if I still have, I do, just in case I still have a piece of paper. So I'm kind of thinking that's what I should do, is use this up. And then when I do my cards, what I like to do is leave a frame around them that is a little bit white. So I'm kind of thinking that's what I'll do with this. And I'll use, let me grab my envelope. Actually, I thought I had envelopes for these cards, but doesn't look like I do. Maybe I used them all up. Okay. I have to rethink a little bit because that's leaving way too much out. I really thought I had envelopes for these cards. Hang on a second, guys. Thought I did. Maybe I don't anymore. Nope. It does not appear that I do, unless I have them hiding. So hold on, because that's going to make a bit of a difference here about what I use. Yikes, I need the smaller, I have some smaller envelopes. That's small. Oh, here we go. There we go. I need to get some more envelopes though, for sure. And there's a card base. So I did have them. I just had them in here. But anyway, I have a store near me where you can buy all sorts of envelope sizes. I'm sure you can do that like on Amazon and stuff like that too. Because this would have been not the right color. So what I like to do is I like to leave a bit of a white kind of reveal around that. Do you want to watch me make a card? Because you're starting to. I'm not going to show you the whole thing. Let me show you how I construct the piece. But I started to talk about, so I don't lose touch with what we started to talk about and why we started doing this, is so the majority of the card is going to be small pattern. I would say this is more of a medium pattern and then a large pattern here. And then depending on, all right, cool, Barbara. I don't think I'm going to take you through the process of making the cupcake because that takes forever to glue all those little pom-poms down. But we'll do that. Okay. So anyway, small, medium, large. And I'll use this depending on how I like how this comes out. So I can never remember the size of these cards, and you think I would be able to do that because it is standard card base. I'm starting to throw things again because I've got stuff all over the place here. I'm going to just clean up a little bit from my layout there. Oh, haha, Harmony. Cute. You're going to watch me make the card base, not the card itself. Because that will take forever. Because first of all, I have to cut it. If I'd thought about this earlier, but I think it's kind of cool to watch how you do patterns. The one nice thing, by the way, about little 6x6 things like this, if you're a card maker or want to do that, it's all coordinated for you already with large, medium, small. So they had like almost girl card and boy card colors here. And not that girls can't have blues and turquoises and greens, but it is kind of a pack like that. But those are all coordinated for you already. So it makes it really simple when you have to make a card or something like that. Okay, it is 4 by 5. So I'm going to try to cut this at, let's say, 4 3/4 and see if I think if that's enough of a reveal. And I don't know what I just did. I obviously did not cut that to 4. I did. Oh, huh. What did I just do there? I think I said that was 5, right? I could use my grid here. Oh, no, it's 5.5 there. All right. Good news is, I think I have more of that paper. If I don't, I'm going to be bummed. But I have other paper I can use instead. All right. Well, that wasn't good. Because that is, I think, the only piece. So I don't think this is enough. Oh, wait, there it is. Okay. Oh, my goodness, you guys. So I need to cut a piece. That just goes into the scraps, right? Okay, so I said it's 5.5, right? Yes, so I want to cut 5 1/4. So there's the height. And I said 4. So that would be, I'm just going to double check that measurement. Yeah. 5. I'm going to cut this for the whole card. I just like to do that because then you don't have to worry about, you don't have to worry about if something is a little bit off. Okay, so let's see. So that's what I mean about, I like putting a white reveal. Oh no, Harmony. I hate that when I do that. Or I've started out with a background that I cut a little bit off of for something else. That's another one of my favorite tricks that I like to do. Okay, so we got that. Then, let's see. I like that measurement there, which is about 1.25 inches. Oh, that's fun to get. Let's see. This 1.25 inches is hard to do on my Caterpillar Pro, and I'm not going to pull out my, I have, there we go. I could do it on my Creative Memories trimmer, but that's hiding in my scrap bag right now. And then that was 4 5 1/4. I'm trying to make this card be just a mess. The cool part about this is when I'm done with this, this would be what I would, in all seriousness, how I would typically do a card. And then I would find some sort of embellishment or sentiment or something like that. In all seriousness, now I could put like a happy birthday banner here or something like that, and I would be done. So I'm going to just cut a little narrow strip of that. And it's going to be pretty narrow, not even 1/4 of an inch. And I'll grab the pom-poms for this so you can see them. And I'm going to actually do this so that it takes up even, so that this is even smaller. And I got that a little long. Whoops. Okay, so if you are not a card maker, there's a card right there. And then you just put, like, you go to your birthday layout stickers, and you could do cakes or lots of fun things with this. I'll often do that as I go to my birthday stickers. So, and maybe I'll end up doing that tonight just because we're working on this. And I need to like look at colors and that kind of stuff. So birthday stickers, I don't know if I even have anything that'll work with this. Someday I'm going to use this crazy ostrich from the Hooray collection, but we'll see. It's taking forever. I thought I had a large sheet of birthday stickers, but I might be, oh, there they are. Might be through them. Okay, so I think this is the Birthday Wish collection from Echo Park, but it's the boy version, so that won't work. But I could take like the ice cream cones. There used to be a cake on this. I could pop that cake right there. Actually, I could do this cat in the, this cat tag right here. I'm not going to do that because she's not a big cat lover. But I see something else we might be able to do. I see a couple of, but, you know, like I could take this and sit this here or there, and you've got a card there. I do see, let's see, just looking to see, there's a big ice cream cone that would work too, especially if this was a card for a kid. That would be fun. There's this present stack or this flower stack that I might be able to use. I might go back to my original. I know. Isn't that crazy? She did feel bad about me losing Linus and Lucy. Oh, you guys, do you remember me showing you the kind of painting that my friend gave me for Linus? Now, the other thing you can do, by the way, is you can do them this way too. So if I had it this way, this would be kind of a cool thing to do, but I didn't. So if I did this, I could just put a little thing over here that says happy birthday. Or do it that way. Do a little tag. Also thinking I could do this. I could also go into Maggie Holmes and use I will go grab that off my wall before I finish here. I don't know, you guys. I might actually do that. I actually really like how that looks. And then I don't have to go cutting things. And we've made a card tonight. I'm liking it. Guess what? We're doing it. Hey, thanks for helping me make this card. And then I don't have to make the pom-poms. She did. She made one for Lucy. She made one for Linus. I'll go grab them just so you guys can see them. Look at that. And then I do have a happy birthday stamp, so I could do that, or I'll probably just write her a little note on the inside of that. And that is done. Look at that. We made a card together. Something I've never done. I don't think anyway. Not that I mean, I've made lots of cards, but I don't think I've done them on the internet. So there's that. So there's the layout for tonight. And there's the card. Look, we accomplished that all in about an hour, a little bit more than an hour. So cool. All right, I'm gonna run and grab those two paintings. I'll show you them. They're very cool. Okay, so I think this is the one you've seen before. Let me get this out of the way. This is Lucy's. And so she uses a photograph and then some sort of mask and then digitally alters it. So that's really, it's really cool. I love the way this looks. And then this is Linus's. So I hung these on the wall today. And when she gave me this one at Christmas last year, it was an ugly cry. This one I didn't cry until I saw them together, and then I did cry for that. So, but those are the cat paintings. And if you're interested in who this is, she doesn't do just cats. She does dogs and cats and all that kind of stuff. Shoot me a message in the bottom, and I'll put or shoot me a message in the comments, and I will do I'll put in the website because I can't remember what it is off the top of my head. All right, you guys. All right, Barbara, thank you very much. So yeah, Harmony. She said she'd still be cutting paper for the first layout. When you start scrapping on the internet, you get faster, in all seriousness. It used to take me about an hour to do a layout. Now it's about a half an hour. So anyway, you guys, so thanks for hanging in there with me, for indulging me with our fun little card project tonight that I did not think about at all. I do need to make another one for my sister-in-law, so maybe I'll do that before I call it quits tonight and use the presents, because that would be kind of fun to use the present thing. And she'll appreciate a homemade card too. So, all right, you guys, I hope if you're in the United States, you have a great rest of your Memorial Day weekend. If you're not, just have a great rest of your weekend. And I'm not sure if I'm going to be back here next weekend or not. I will have friends in town for the weekend. I just don't know. Right now, we don't have plans for Friday, but I don't know what it's going to be like, if we're going to do something or not. So I may be back. I may not. But otherwise, I hope to see you in 2 weeks. You guys have a great night. Thanks so much, and take care, everybody.